Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with the weekly energy update. So, as usual, we are going to request our spirit guides to guide us on how the upcoming week, that is starting from July 4th, I guess. Yeah, from July 4th to July 10th, how that week is going to be. Now remember, inside this week, there's a portal also, the 7 by 7 portal. I'll make a separate video about the blessings that you'll be receiving through 7 by 7 portal. So today's video is just about the general energy that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week. So before I start, let me explain that there are three options today. This mini bottle is for option 1 viewers, mini Buddha is for option 2 viewers, and this peacock is for option 3 viewers. You can choose any one or more than one option based on your intuition or whatever resonates very strongly with you. But once you have made your choice, you do not have to see the entire video. Okay, you can go to the video description or in the pinned comment, you will see next to each option there is a timestamp given. For example, if you choose option 2, the mini Buddha, you go to the timestamp and click the timestamp next to option 2. Your reading will start from there. Again, I'm repeating, you do not have to see the entire video. You just click on the timestamp next to your option and just see that portion of the video. Okay, so I will see you in your choice of option. Before I start, let me say my usual prayer. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, ancestor guides, archangels, ascended masters, and all the positive light workers of the universe. Please keep me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please let the viewers receive messages of hope, love, courage, strength, compassion, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, so now we'll start. So let me keep the other two options aside safely. Welcome to your reading option 1 who chose this mermaid mini bottle. Let us keep this down and now let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week of from July 4th to July 10th. There's a portal of July 7 by 7 in the middle for which I'll make a separate video, okay? How the portal is going to bring blessings for you. But for now, let us check like what are the specific messages or guidance that your spirit guides want you to remember regarding the upcoming week. As usual, I'm taking 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Next, from the Angel Answers Tarot, also I'll take 3 cards today. Dear angels, what is it that option 1 viewers need to hear from you? Thank you. Uh, 2 more cards, please. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine. Okay. Then from our Seekers of Light Tarot deck, I'll take 1 card as some divine guidance. I mean, all of this is divine guidance. It's just like in this deck, there are so many ascended masters, gods, goddesses. I feel really inspired by this deck. Then we'll definitely see what is one major blessing that this week is bringing for you. card. Oh no, it's two cards. One card, please, divine. One major blessing that option one viewers are receiving this week. One card, okay. Thank you, divine. And then finally, the most important, the best way to take care of yourself all along the next 7 to 10 days, no matter what happens, okay? Because this will help you remain stable and centered. Okay. Thank you, divine. Let us now dive into your reading. Option one, just a second. Let us now dive into your reading, option one. Sorry, I keep showing this. Okay, let us see your Rider-Waite tarot cards first. Okay, you have Two of Wands. Then you have the Two of Cups. Okay, this is interesting because you got Two of Cups, Two of Wands. And then you have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I guess for many of you, there's an important partnership happening. When I look at these three cards, the story I'm seeing for most of you is like with the Two of Wands, you have some action plan ready for something, okay? It may be travel, it may be embarking on a new creative idea you had, or it may be like an idea on which you are already working on, but taking it to the next level. And with the Two of Wands, you've been thinking about how to execute it, but you need a little bit of support. And with the Two of Cups, I'm seeing that support coming in. Okay. There is definitely one person who will be very helpful. If this is a relationship situation, it is definitely very positive this week, that whatever problems you and your partner had before, and if you were worried about it, you will see a lot of those problems getting resolved. Okay, if it was a romantic relationship situation, because Two of Cups is showing that finally there's a there's an equal exchange of energy, there's an honorable exchange of energy. Okay, nobody taking each other for granted, and that is very healthy. Okay, so with the Two of Wands, you were probably in the relationship feeling that you will have to do the heavy lifting and all, but with the Two of Cups, it's finally like by the mid of the week you understand that no, there is help around, and you can take that help without any reservation or anything. And finally, with the Queen of Wands, what I'm seeing, Queen of Wands is like the energy of a, uh, what should I say, like a magical personality. Okay, like the Queen is like, of course, she's the Queen, so her divine feminine is very strong. And when the divine feminine is very strong, like this person has some glamour inside her, but at the same time, she's very efficient. She's very independent, also. Okay. And all her independence comes from her creative genius. Okay. So, for many of you, if this is some creative hobby that you were pursuing, this week you might see like um, a lot of support. I'm seeing a lot of support coming to you, which helps you, like which accelerates your growth in this particular creative field. Okay, and like I already said, if this is a relationship situation, you guys are finally coming to a to a place where there's an equal and honorable energy exchange, and again that makes you feel very powerful. Okay, I think the Queen of Wands is coming in to say that you need not fear that you will lose your independence, okay? Because sometimes we think, okay, if we take help, that means I have to depend on this person, and maybe that's good, not good. This person will probably try to control me, control the outcomes and all. But they're saying, no, please don't fear that, because, sorry guys, they're saying taking help at this point is necessary for this project. It can be anything, like I said, for your relationship or for, yeah, if you want to, yeah, like for some of you, I'm getting, if you have relationship issues, this Queen of Wands might actually be a counselor or counselor or a third person neutral friend, okay, who helps you see your blind spots, who helps both of you see your blind spots. I don't know why. Maybe this message is for some specific people, because this relationship message is coming in very strongly. Whenever I'm trying to go to the, work aspect or job aspect of this situation, they are like, no, no, no. Make sure these guys understand that if they have a relationship issue, both the people in the relationship have certain blind spots that they cannot see. So your guides are encouraging you to go to a counselor you trust, or a family person or a friend who are not, gossipy and all. Don't go to people who gossip, who are sensitive and kind, but at the same time, they have this, X factor within them. The Queen of Wands is very much like that. She's a problem solver, but her solving skills are unconventional. She does not go the conventional path, okay? So if you have that kind of a friend or family member in your life, be sure to discuss your problem when both of you are present, okay? And then both of you will be able to see what your blind spots are, and it will bring back a lot of peace in your relationship back, okay? Now I will move on to the other prospect, which is, it can be a job situation or a career situation where you are working or going to the next level. Okay, for some of you, it is starting on a new thing. For others of you, it's already a thing which was going on, but going on to the next level. And yes, you are ready. You are thinking about it, but at the same time, you are not sure if you can do this alone, and your guides are encouraging you to take help. And the moment you ask for help, you will find very, very trustworthy, very good people around you who will help you, and that will accelerate your growth as a person as well, okay? Somehow, contrary to intuition, it'll make you more independent, more you know confident in your abilities. Okay, so this other person that is coming in to help you in your job situation or the work situation can be a Queen of Wands like energy person, who is like very sure of what she's doing, but her methods may be unconventional, and you will have a lot of fun. Okay, so I would say this week for you is more like an adventure, whether even if you are sitting at home, okay, pondering about something, but you will find new creative ways or innovative ways to work around through any problem that you have right now. And again, for some of you, since the Two of Wands also signifies travel, it might be an actual travel, physical travel you are doing in the upcoming week. Because I know in the United States it's just the long weekend after that starts. So maybe in your travels you have met a person who is very interesting and with whom you can build, I would say, a solid friendship. That friendship can be of any kind, but again, it will be an adventure. Okay, so let us see your oracle cards now. Okay, why am I not surprised? See, the health factor this week is so important. Let me show you your major blessing card that you got. is God a blessing for support. Okay, so definitely do not feel that you are alone in this. Do not feel that if you take help, somehow you become the weaker person or you become dependent and you will lose all control. No, that's not true. Support is necessary for you this week, and divine is sending you support. For one or two of you, it can be health situation also. Okay, and in that case also there is support coming your way. Like whatever your situation is, for many of you, I think one aspect of your personality is you are hesitant to ask for help. Okay, and that's the lesson you are learning probably in this phase. I don't know, for a few months. I don't know how long will this phase last. It's better for you if you learn this quickly, that when you need help, you can ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help, and then you will see the divine magic that is happening for you, right? So definitely there is support coming your way. And your angel, one of your angel card messages are also same. Helpful people. Okay, there will be helpful people around you. So three cards saying the same thing. The Two of Cups is saying definitely there is somebody who is helping you. Helpful people is just blurting it on your face. Yes, there are helpful people around you. Ask for help. And the major blessing for this week is a blessing for support. So you have nothing, absolutely nothing to fear. Help is on its way as you are watching this video. Okay. Now let us see what the other messages are. The other messages, one of them is forgiveness. Okay. Again, since the relationship vibe was very strong, if there's a particular person, okay, whose words hurt you, confused you, misled you, uh, forgive that person or forgive that situation for yourself. Okay. Because the lack of forgiveness is only stagnating you. It's not doing anything to the other person. You are carrying that heavy energy around in every aspect of your life, okay? But at the same time, forgiveness cannot happen from ego. Forgiveness cannot happen from the mind. There is no switch to just, turn off or turn on forgiveness. So it's best to visualize the situation and visualize yourself letting go of that pain, letting go of that confusion, chaos happen. And then you see yourself in that visualization, in the same visualization itself, you see yourself letting go and actually feeling very, very peaceful. Okay, try this visualization for at least 11 days. Okay, and you will see that the forgiveness happens naturally. And if you have a divine form that you worship or that you connect to very strongly, then definitely surrender. Surrender this prayer at the feet of your divine form and just request the divine to take care of it, okay? But forgiveness is very important. And I'm sure most of you know this already because this is not the first time you are receiving this message. Then your next message is open communication with Mercury. And I'll read out the message. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay? You are important too. I mean, don't suppress your own voice. And again, this open communication for many of you who watch videos regularly, I'm guessing it is a repeated message for you. Because in my last video, which was I think July July energy update or something, there also I think this card came for one of the piles. Like open communication seems like a very important theme for many of us in July. Okay, so and this open communication will accelerate this process of forgiveness. Okay, same same thing is important while asking for help or when you want to receive support. If you don't communicate clearly, you are blocking that support or you are delaying. because knowing the ways of the divine, they will send. If your major blessing is a blessing for support, they will send support anyways. But if you are open about communicating, what will happen is it'll come to you faster. Okay. I know it's like if you have had the habit of suppression for a long time, it can be a childhood pattern. Okay. And it may be really difficult, but it is only difficult when you think about it with your mind. Do not think so much. If you have to communicate, no matter how loudly your mind yells at you that it's so difficult, what will be the outcome? You cannot control it. What will you do? Do not pay attention. Okay? Just go have the communication and see for yourself how much light you feel. This card itself says that get that weight off your chest. Why are you carrying this heavy weight around? Okay, it is invisible, but it's very heavy. Okay, so a lot of healing is happening for you this week through communication. Do not be afraid to communicate. Then the good part is your third angel card is within the next few weeks, you will see some progress happening in leaps and bounds. So, in the upcoming week, you are starting something, okay? Like I said in the beginning, it is like an adventure that you are starting in the upcoming week. And for each one of you, it is in a different sphere of your life. But within the next few weeks, you will look back and you'll be so glad that you embarked on this adventure. Okay, you took this risk. And finally, your self care card says, plan a vacation. Can you believe that? So I think this resonates very strongly with the Two of Wands, where this guy is wants to go somewhere, physically travel somewhere. So again, sometimes when we are stuck in a place for too long, like maybe for 6 to 8 months, you are just going from your apartment to your office to apartment, not taking a break, then your ideas might start feeling stale and all. So if you take a vacation, you will actually feel the creative juices flowing again. And even if your relationship is in a rut, just go out and have fun and take a vacation where just both of you, are spending time with each other. Lots of like, I'm not saying it'll be fixed and you will get all lovey-dovey again. That may not be the case, but you will see each other as human beings who make mistakes, and that's okay. And you will find a lot of forgiveness in your heart, okay? So, overall, if I have to summarize this week, it is an inner adventure for most of you where you learn more about your emotions. Remember, this is still Cancer season. But you also learn how to communicate. And when you do that, the most important thing that you will experience in the upcoming week is you will see how much the divine loves you and how much, and the divine is showing that to you by sending a lot of support, lot of help your way. And whatever you start this week, within the next few weeks, you will start seeing the positive outcomes of that. Okay. So there's nothing to worry. There's nothing to be, you know, there's nothing to fear about also. If anything, I think your guides, your spirit guides are very actively cheering for you so that you keep your reservations aside and you go out, talk to people, ask for help. If you feel misunderstood, you communicate that, and you will see that by the end of the week you are feeling very, very light and you are feeling very confident like the Queen of Wands. Okay, again, I'm reminding you, if certain people has major relationship issues, go to a counselor. Okay, go to a counselor who can help you, counselor, therapist, whatever you want to call it. Even if it's a very nice family person or friend that both of you know who know is sensitive, kind, neutral, feel free to talk to that person also, because you will see what your blind spots were. Okay, so I wish you a very blessed week ahead. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Any comment would be fine. Please, guys, please help the video getting more views. The comments help a lot. And thanks to everyone who chooses to comment. I love you guys so much. Okay, so please share this on your social media with your friends, with whoever you know is interested in tarot readings. Okay, and encourage them to subscribe as well. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put the cards back. Welcome to your reading, option 2 viewers who chose this cute mini Buddha. Let us keep him down and let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in this upcoming week from July 4th to July 10th. Okay, so like I said, there's a 7 by 7 portal in this week, and for that, I'll probably, highly probably, I'll make a separate video with what blessings the 7 by 7 portal will be bringing. So this reading is just about the general energy that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week. Thank you, Divine. So I've taken 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot. I'll also take 3 cards from the Angel Answers deck as well. And if you guys have not seen the July energy update video, feel free to check that out. As we are still in Cancer season, some of those messages may be repetitive. And you know, whenever you get repetitive messages from spirit guides, it means like that is something you must take into serious consideration. So let us see what is this one major blessing that you are manifesting. Thank you, Divine. Okay. And finally, we'll see the most important self-care card. What is the best way you can take care of yourself? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. There's a car honking outside. I have no idea why. I'm hoping you guys cannot hear it, but it is driving me nuts. I don't know. Let us look at your car. Oh my god. Oh, okay, no, it's fine. I thought I had taken four cards, but it's fine. Very, very interesting week for you guys, okay? Good, in a good way. Everything is good, nothing to fear. So you have the Wheel of Fortune from your Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Then you have the Ace of Wands. And then you have the Fool card, okay? So definitely for all of you, no matter which aspect of your life it is talking about, but for all of you in the upcoming week, there's a brand new beginning happening. Okay, because all three Rider-Waite tarot cards are reflecting on that. And the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune are both major arcana cards. Okay, so whenever you get more than one major arcana card, like out of three, two are major arcana cards, that means that particular time of your life is significant. Like there's some life changing thing happening. The Wheel of Fortune, whenever it is turning in your favor, and it is showing that one major karmic cycle is probably ending. Okay, so there's no, specific. I'm sorry, guys. There's no specific time for, like this day at this particular second it's ending or beginning. There's usually an overlap, but like this upcoming week, you can regard it as like probably 95% of the previous cycle is ending, and like a huge 20-30% of the new cycle is beginning. Okay, it's already in motion. The Wheel of Fortune is already in motion and it is turning in your favor. And you're seeing that the Ace of Wands and the Fool are both highly spirited energies. So the Ace always represents a new beginning, anyways. But the Wands energy is like something that is deeply connected to your spirit. So this new beginning, maybe for my spiritual people out there, it may be like you are leveling up in your spiritual practice. Okay, uh, yeah, you may receive epiphanies and all. For one or two of you, I'm getting that very strongly. But for most of you, it's like you are finally getting connected to your spirit in the sense that you do what you love, okay? Or you love what you do. Like the passion factor is coming out very strongly in some area of your life. Okay, it can be work, it can be relationship, but it is like you are starting over. Whatever has happened. You are now embodying the energy of the Fool. It's like, I'm not scared of anything anymore. Okay, I'm not like, I will go with a fresh new energy. I will not carry any baggage, and I'll take a leap of faith. Okay, because the Fool is called the Fool because he cannot see what is in front, but he's still taking that leap of faith. And it's not like he's scared and just jumping, with his eyes blinded. No, he's fully confident, full of life, and with eyes wide open, he's taking that leap that I know only good things will come my way. And let me just explore it, like that energy. And the Ace of Wands is also like that, where you get like you are embarking on a new beginning, which is strongly connected with your passion, which is strongly activated by your passion. Okay, so this is wonderful. All three cards are showing a new beginning. So for you, if I have to just summarize upcoming week, I mean, we haven't seen the other cards, but just from the three cards, there's definitely a life altering new beginning happening for you in the upcoming week. And it can be in any aspect of your life. Okay. Ah, okay. Why am I not surprised? So one of your angel cards is actually spelling that out loud. They're saying choose a new direction. Okay, so definitely there is a new direction in which you are walking now. Some of you know what this new direction are, and let me know in the comments if you are comfortable sharing what this new direction is. And some of you probably don't know yet, okay, and that is fine. Sometimes we do not know it's a new beginning. Like when I uploaded my first tarot video, I did not know it was a new beginning or anything. I did not have any subscribers. I just did a tarot recording. I posted on my Facebook and I just asked few of my family and friends to subscribe. Okay. At that time, I did not even have the slightest idea that I will do this regularly. I was just checking. So, something like that might happen with some of you where you don't even know what the new beginning is, and you try something because you love doing that thing, and that will eventually grow. Okay. The other important message is there will be helpful people around you. Okay. So, your guides are strongly encouraging you to take that help. Okay, if you need help, please take that help. Or if people by themselves are coming to help you, please receive that help with a lot of gratitude, because they are being sent by the divine. Okay, and they will help you actually in embarking on this new direction. Again, I'm giving a very mild example, like a small example. If you need help in making videos, probably some of your friends will help with the editing, with the sound, with the camera, lights, and all that. Okay, so this is just a small example. It can be in any aspect of your life. Okay, but this new beginning is important, and there will be helpful people around you who will help you with the new beginning and who will actually cheer for you. They are happy that you are finally embarking on this new beginning. On your end, the advice that your divine guides are giving, that you may have to compromise on your beliefs a little bit. Okay, so let me put this in the front. So this compromise is because you you have just recently ended another karmic cycle, and you may be under the hangover of that previous cycle, and you are like, no, these things did not work in my favor last time, so why should I do it? But they're saying, if you need to compromise, it's okay. If the people who are helping you suggest you to do something in a slightly different way, it's okay. There might be a little bit of compromise. Like keep giving this example, like I really want to stay in a more, bigger apartment and all that. But in the Bay Area, it's very expensive. So that is the compromise I made. But, with the money that I save, with that money, I can go to like so many spiritual retreats. I can help in other, selfless activities and all that. So that is something they are saying. That is some small compromise you have to make. Okay. And be ready to make those compromises, because they probably feel like a compromise right now, but later you will understand that that was the necessary thing and things were actually all in your favor. Okay, because what your seekers of light is saying, that everything is happening in divine order. You got Lady Portia, and she is again reminding you that this new direction is necessary for you to shine. And that's why it is being orchestrated by the divine. I'll read the message. It is saying, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Okay, so all this new direction, all these people coming you to help, is not some mere coincidence. They are all happening in the upcoming week, because there's an important lesson that you are learning. I think this lesson is only, propelling you from one karmic cycle to another. Okay, so just be grateful and be open to receive everything that divine sends your way. Then the blessing, major blessing you are receiving, a blessing for healing of any injury or illness. So, for all my viewers, option 2 viewers, who are going through health issues, be it physical health issue, mental health issue, or if you have a loved one going through a health issue, this week there will be massive improvement. Okay, for some of you it can be complete recovery. Even if it's not full recovery, for others there will be a definite improvement. If it is a health situation, I totally understand why there's some fear involved, why you don't want to compromise and all, but they are saying, please, maybe like for some of you, I'm sensing that in the past you had tried to receive help, but those people misguided you. Somehow it made things worse. And that's why probably you are so wary of receiving support and all, or going to a new direction, but they are saying, no, this time you are protected, you are safe. And the blessing is, if even if you get injured, even if something happens, there will be no permanent damage, there will be no long-term trauma. Okay, and the person will recover, whether it's you or a loved one. And the important thing for you to remember is the divine loves you, and the divine is making things happen. Okay, so that you don't even have to, think a lot and put a lot of effort. You don't have to do any of that. When help comes, be open to receive it. If you have to compromise a little, be open to that and just relax. This, new beginnings are always a little uncomfortable because you don't know what to expect, but at the same time, they're exciting. So embrace that exciting energy of the fool, because the fool is excited. The fool does not know what lies ahead, but the fool still takes the leap of faith. Okay. And the fool is called a fool because other people are calling him a fool. Other people are projecting their insecurities, but once the fool takes the leap of faith and becomes successful, then the same person is called brave, wise, ahead of times, visionary, right? So, yeah, just go ahead. Know that the divine is with you. You really don't have to do anything. I would just say keep praying. Keep praying to your version of the divine to guide you. You are being guided anyway. If something feels like a tad bit of compromise, just surrender it to the divine and go through the compromise anyways, okay? Because this due direction is really helping you come out of an old cycle that was not contributing to your growth at all. And finally, for your self care message, you got use your hands, okay? So, any exercise with your hands, any pottery, knitting, oil painting, drawing, I don't know, whatever you can think of, use your hands to do it, okay? Because it's like a lot of energy stuck there, and your guides want you to release that. And I think from someone I heard, like, there are some connections, directly from our heart to our palms. Okay, so make sure you are receiving only good energy with your palms. So if some people do not feel right, you don't have to shake hands with them. Okay, you can just do a namaste and take care of that. um, because sometimes you don't want that kind of energy within your system. But definitely use your hands in every possible positive way that you can think of. um, I always feel very strongly when these hands come up that this message can be for some people who are energy healers, but they do not know yet. Okay, so you can just explore that a little bit. Again, this comes with a warning. Do not go to any person who claims to be an energy healer, but it's is not known to you. Okay, because there are all kinds of people out there. So but you can just, if you have a pain in some part of your body, you can just place your own hand there and think of the divine and visualize healing energy passing through. And if it works, then it means you are an energy healer. Okay, so use your hands in any possible positive way. and all the stuck energy will convert into positive energy, or it'll just be released from your system. So overall, again, if I have to summarize your reading, the upcoming week is a major week where your life is taking a major turn towards the positive direction. You would not know that immediately. You would only know this is a new thing that's happening in your life. Embrace the newness with all like childlike excitement and positivity. Okay, for some of you, if this is a health situation, know that the major blessing in this week is um, that if there's an illness or an injury, that will majorly improve, okay? That will receive a lot of healing, and you or your loved one will recover from that. Have that faith, hold on to that faith, and embark on this new journey with the excitement and wonder of a child. Okay, I wish you all the very best in your upcoming journey. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. Any comment is good because it helps the video gets more views. Please share this video with your friends. Share this on your social media. Encourage everyone to subscribe. Whoever cares to watch tarot readings. Okay, and I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put this cards back before I move on. Welcome to your reading option 3 viewers who chose this majestic peacock. Let us keep the peacock down, and now let us see. From your Rider-Waite tarot deck, as usual, I'll take 3 cards. I'll request your spirit guides to give you guidance regarding the energies that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week. Okay. Remember, there's a 7x7 portal also, on which I'll probably put a separate reading. And if you have not already checked the July energy update out, please make sure you check that out, because some of the energies are actually repetitive. Like I did already option 1 and option 2, and it seemed like very Like spirit guides really are persistent, okay, guys? If you're just seeing the tarot readings and not using the guidance, I would strongly encourage all of you to use the guidance. I know it's not easy. It's not a like, just adding 2 plus 2 equal to 4, but still the guidance, if you're being given a guidance, just think about it, contemplate on it, and pray to the divine to show you the path ahead, okay? Because it looks like the collective is going through a massive, massive transformation in their emotions. We are all learning not to suppress our emotions, to, look at it really closely, to handle it, and then become stable in it. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, Divine. This is the Seekers of the Light deck. Of course, we'll see what is one major blessing that you are attracting in the upcoming week. What is one major, major blessing for option 3, Spirit? One major blessing. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. And finally, the most important is the self care. What is the best way you can take care of yourself in the next 7 to 10 days? That will, help um, normal energy flow, positive energy flow in your system without making you unstable. It's one card, right? Okay. Okay, option 3, let us dive into your reading. We'll see your Rider Waite Tarot cards first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Now, option 3, this upcoming week is tough love, okay? Maybe it's not tough love, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, but it will feel like a tough love. Especially for some of you, you probably already know this, okay? Let me show the cards anyway. I'll tell you honestly, when I do the readings, I always want to say good things, positive things. And like an average human, my mind is also conditioned. Like only these things are good, like when you're receiving money and all. Sometimes the other things which society conditions us to think is not good, sometimes when those happen, like the seemingly bad things, at that time it's hurtful, it's painful, but ultimately they free us or they accelerate our growth. And I'm not saying bad things are happening to you, okay? It's just some lessons you are learning in the upcoming week by your expectations not being met. Okay, let us put it that way. And now let me show you the cards one by one. Again, please don't shoot the messenger because I'll show you that there's always growth. Okay, it's not like it's a bad thing, nothing good is coming out of it. No, there is growth, there's major, major growth. But again, the growth is happening through some life lessons which you may not like. Your first card is death. Okay, for most of you, I think you already know that you are going through a massive, massive transformation. Okay, you already know that, and maybe in the recent past, things are being shaken up even more than before. Okay, but then you have the Emperor, which is like a super positive card, right? And let me show you the third Rider-Waite tarot card as well. You have the Queen of Swords. So definitely this death-like transformation that is happening for you, it is forcing you. This death-like transformation in the upcoming week is forcing you to step up and be the leader or take charge, okay? For some of you, it might be like suddenly growing up and having to take a lot of responsibilities, but it's a good thing. Only when you embrace into this energy of leadership, of taking responsibility, you will see that you have talents you did not even know you had. Okay. And you will see that gradually. This week, yes, you are going through some shaking up in the upcoming week, but that will make you feel like you will be forced to feel stronger. You will be like, no, there's no way I'm breaking down. I'll pull everything that I have inside me together and I'll drag myself up if I have to. And you will actually feel very strong. But with the Queen of Swords is somebody who like cuts away negative energies left and right. Okay. So my fear is your communication might become a little harsh than you intend to. Maybe you are going through something that is making you so uncomfortable that even without meaning to, you are talking to people harshly or you are cutting people out left and right, even without knowing the whole truth. Okay, so be careful about that. Yes, what you are going through is not easy. Your guides acknowledge that. But the people around you, or at least one or two people around you who will try to help you, are actually very experienced and wise themselves, like the emperor. So just be careful how you respond to each person. So the best thing is try not to be too harsh or too rude to anybody, but at the same time, you don't have to be a doormat, okay? But do not cut people out completely. If you're forced to listen to some drama, some, fickle argument, don't let it pollute your inner space. You just listen to it, and at the same time, you just connect to your form of the divine so that nothing pollutes your inner space. Okay, that is extremely important this week. And I'll show you why. Because for some people, I'm feeling take this message with a grain of salt. For some people, the death card can be actual physical death, okay, of a family member that who were suffering for a long time. Again, take this with a grain of salt. And the only reason I feel like that, because the major blessing that you have received this week is a blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Okay. So maybe there is a particular family member who was suffering for a long time and you were worried about their transition. So they are being blessed. Okay. I don't know when the transition will be. It can be in the upcoming week, it can be later, but they are being blessed so that their transition is divinely guided. No matter, even if they were in pain, they were in delusion before passing away, but definitely when they are taking their last breath, the divine is blessing them and making their journey smoother, faster, very beautiful. Okay, so you, as a loved one, do not have to worry about their transition. So I showed this blessing card again, like this is why I was saying in the intro that I don't want to talk about people's death and all, but if your version of the divine, if your spirit guides want you to know this, then this is what I deliver as a messenger, okay? And again, if you have already gone through the loss, I'm very sorry for your loss. And if you're already taking care of a person who are counting their breaths, more strength, more power to you, okay? You are already doing such a phenomenal job by being their support, that the divine is coming to you to assure you that you have done your part, we will do our part now. This person's last breath is being blessed. Again, if you have already lost a loved one, like in the past 21 days, this is what I'm getting. They are also being blessed, okay? The divine is taking care of them. The transition is being made very, very smooth. Yeah, I felt like these messages were very specific for some people, okay? And you already know who you are. You really don't have to comment, but if you want to, you're welcome to. But I love you guys. Hugs, 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 and lots of love. Then, for the others of you, it is actually a life changing transformation that you are going through. Maybe you see someone else, like a friend or a friend's family member, taking their last breath, and it brings about a sudden transformation, sudden shaking up of your world. And then you choose with full consciousness to step up, okay, to this leadership role. Like for all of you, I think this stepping up is very important, where you step up to taking responsibility, where you are not afraid to be the leader, where you are like, okay, you are taking this leadership role because you now want to take care of everyone and everything. And that is wonderful. But at the same time, remember, you have to place strong boundaries as well. There are many kinds of people around you. Some are actually really nice, really wise. They have their best interests in your heart. Some people do not have best interests in your heart. It's not like they wish ill on you. It's nothing like that. It's just like they're wasting your time. They are lowering your energy, making you tired, and all that. So, with the Queen of Swords, the divine is saying, yeah, feel free to, release those energies, but at the same time, don't be rude. Just be careful that you are not rude to anybody, but you don't have to be a doormat. Okay, feel free to cut out energies that do not resonate with you. But please be careful because you are going through a vulnerable time. So, please don't be harsh. Okay, if there are strong emotions coming, take a step back. Okay, tell people that I just want some time alone, and that's okay. Take however much time you need to be alone and sort your emotions, and you only talk to people when you feel stable. Okay, let us see what your angel messages are. Okay, angel messages are saying that again, it is unlikely that something will happen exactly the way you are expecting. Okay, so again, I think the death like transformation for all of you is happening because something you expected is not happening, some unlikely thing is happening. And in that case, they're asking you to reconsider, okay? Again, reconsider your thoughts, words, actions, everything. But the good thing is your intuition will be very sharp, okay? They're also saying listen to your intuition. So you are going through a major shaking up this week, and that's why you may feel very vulnerable at times, very unstable at times. And then take a step back, reconsider things if you have to, but it's important that you listen to your own intuition than to others, okay? So it's really important you step back and spend time with yourself, because divine will guide you in the right direction through your intuition. But if you had already an expectation of things turning in a certain way, it's unlikely that those expectations will be met this week. Okay, you may have to reconsider. Just I'll give you a small example. Like a long time back, there was a job I was trying for, and my expectation was like, okay, I'll give one interview and they'll say either yes or no. Okay, but I had to give a series of interviews, and it was like a pretty long drawn process, and throughout the process I didn't know whether it was a yes or a no. Okay, so ultimately it was a yes, but it was for a long time I didn't know, and I had just had to go through all the grilling and all. So something similar like that. Okay, like you may have to reconsider, like if your expectation was like you will get some results this week, you may not get it, and you may have to reconsider your approach or how you will deal with the situation, things like that. But the good thing is your intuition will be super sharp, so you will receive divine guidance through your intuition. Please, please follow your intuition. If your mind is too confused, take a step back, spend time with yourself. I know I said this already 5 times, but this is the most important guidance for you in the upcoming week. Okay? Open communication. This is like a theme this week, especially with the Queen of Swords. Like I kept saying, you do not want to be rude, but at the same time, you do not want to be a doormat. You want to openly say what is in your heart, but in a stable way, in a controlled manner. Okay, so if you have to cut some people out, if you have to cut yourself out from situations, you just communicate and do that. Okay, do not suppress anything. And I'll read this message out loud. Please let me know if in the July energy reading or some reading in the last 7 days you have received this card, because this seems like a very strong message that is coming again and again, especially in the past 10 days, whatever readings I've done, these card keeps popping up. And I'll read the message. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Speak up with love and be heard. And I'll tell you honestly, I'm already seeing you guys speaking up. But for many of you, it's like speaking like the Queen of Swords, like speaking very bluntly. So just remember that part. You don't want to be rude. You don't want to be blunt. You want to speak with love. But if you want to cut people out, you cut them out anyways. Okay, but just say that with love, like it's nothing personal. I'm not ready for this. I think this is incompatible, so I'm releasing this, something like on those lines. Okay, then finally your self-care card. Of course, the upcoming week is going to be taxing for you. um, yeah, there's no way I can sugarcoat that, okay? But it is for your own growth, because remember, you have the emperor. You're growing into an emperor. Sadly, emperors have to fight battles, get injured. Only after that they become emperor, right? So, same, you are fighting some life battles before stepping into your full power as an emperor. So this week will be hard. That's why your self-care advice is soak in a bath. Okay. Like for some of you, I'm already sensing like you guys love it. Okay. You guys are like water babies. You find a lot of peace and calmness when you're in water. So go ahead and soak in a bath. Okay. Your me time, like maybe some of you are always like whenever you are out of the bathroom, you are always surrounded by people. So just go and lock yourself in the bathroom and relax in your bathtub. Okay. And then think whatever you have to think. I love you guys. You are divinely blessed. Okay. No matter what happens, know that you are loved, you are blessed, and your loved one who was suffering, who are probably close to their last breath, are being blessed with their last breath. And this is the first time ever this card has come out. This card has come out in any of my readings. I do lots of personal readings also for my friends and family. It has never come out before. Okay. So when the divine talks about death, it is only because they care about you so much. They know you are worried about your loved one and they want you to know that you have done a great job taking care of them and now the divine will do its part. Okay? Lots and lots of love. If this reading resonated, you know what to do, but there's no pressure because you're already going through a lot. And I love you so much. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, stay focused. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.